So here's how to thread the top. So you have your thread up on top. You need to use one of the little plastic pieces to hold your thread up there. Make sure that you don't have the side with the notch on your spool of thread up there, because then thread will catch on it all the time and it'll start to drive you insane. So you guide it through right here. Then it comes through this piece. And now you're just gonna go straight down. Let me get my thread, because I'm doing this one-handed. Normally I do this with two. Shoot it straight down. And then right back up. And now you're gonna come up and around and right back down that same side. Now you're down here, you're gonna go back behind, and you are ready to actually thread the needle. This does have a needle threader. If I push down, you'll see that thing that comes out and through to thread the needle. It's really hard to use the needle threader with two hands. Basically, well, it might actually stay put for me right now. Basically what you wanna do is you take the thread and you loop it so that it gets caught underneath in there. And then when you fling this back, it should pull your thread right through. So do you see how I have that little loop of thread? So now I have that little loop of thread. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull it through. And I have quite a lot of thread here. You don't usually need that much. And then what you need to do is you just need to shoot the thread through the presser foot. The presser foot is that circular part there. So just kind of shoot that through so you can grab it. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, so forgive me. And once you have that through there, your machine is threaded. What you want to do now is, here's how I bring the bobbin thread up just to make sure that it's set. I set my hand on top of the thread from the top, and then you need to turn the wheel that is right over here towards you till the needle goes down and back up. And when it comes back up, it should bring with it the white bobbin thread. So if you tug gently, do you see that little bitty white piece of thread that came back up with it? So that is the thread from the bobbin. I'm trying to grab it so I can pull it out. So now the machine is fully threaded. So now it is all set to go for you to embroider. So all you need to do now to embroider is you place the hoop on the machine. I have the big hoop. I have already gotten something embroidered on it. And get the hoop on the machine and link it in. So I have to, forgive me as I do this, slide that through. You bump up the presser foot with this thing, and if you lift, it'll go a little bit higher for you. Just be careful not to catch on your needle. And then what you want to do is you just want to put those little guides, this is the big hoop, within the little things, and it'll snap right in. So it just slides right down and snaps right in, and you're all set to go. So now if you actually want to see how to embroider, all you got to do is pick what you want to embroider. I'm just going to do a couple letters just so that I can show you. So I'm just going to pick the built-in letters. I'm going to go with these, and you just touch right on the screen. Oh, and it's telling me it doesn't work if the needle is down, so you got to raise the needle up. So I just raise the needle up. So it's yelling at me. So I'm going to type in, raise the needle. Yes, the needle's up. H-I. So I put the letter H-I on there, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to check, and that's fine. So then if you hit set, oops, clear. If you hit set, you can then hit the button that says layout, and it'll show you exactly where on the screen that it is going. Now it has a little up arrow with a 90 degrees, and down here I have this. If you see, it says layout, top down, bottom up. It'll kind of show you which way it goes. Now you can move around where you have it at with these little arrows, and you can hit trial, and if you hit trial, you'll watch the whole machine will move. So watch, I'm gonna press trial and watch how it's gonna move. It's showing me the area right where it's going to embroider. So if I'm okay with that, then what I can do is I can hit end, And if I'm all good with that, and you can enlarge the text and everything from there too, then what I can do is I can press the start stop button. Now I put the needle down and back up, but what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hang on to that thread right there when I hit start, just to make sure that the needle doesn't unthread itself. It usually doesn't, but it's just kind of a little safety mechanism that I have. So then I'm holding on to this thread and I'm gonna press the start button and it will actually start to embroider. Whoops, it's telling me to lower the presser foot. I forgot to do that. So you just gotta push that down. Now it'll take care of everything for me. I just press start. I don't have my fabric as taut as I would like to, but basically it's going to, right now, just embroider everything for me. So I don't need to stop it and show you the whole thing, but that's all you need to do to thread the machine.